Hello everyone. So today I, Utsav Sharma, is going to read a letter that I received from 7th E. Dear Utsav, hope you are fit and fine. So as you know that we have finished our chapter reproduction in plants. So there I found fertilization most interesting. Oh, wait for a while. What is fertilization?
Oh, Utsav, don't you know fertilization? Ma'am has explained it tomorrow.
No, I was in the art room in science period.
Oh, okay, I will explain you by the PPT.
Okay.
Oh no, little kitty, don't say that. Because seeds are the reason we get fruits and vegetables, and their creation is no lesser than a wonder. Hey friends, in today's episode, let us learn about the formation of seeds and answer a life-brewing question. What is fertilization? Zoom in. Plants, they are nature's best gift to us as they provide food, clothes and even shelter, because of which they are known as universal or primary producers. And as we know, just like other living things, plants have a life too. And just like us, they tend to respire, develop, excrete, and also reproduce. Yes, my dear friends, plants majorly reproduce through three main steps, which are pollination, fertilization, and lastly, germination. We have already learned about pollination and germination in our previous videos, which leaves us with the process of fertilization. And what is that?
So, hello friends. Today we will learn fertilization. We will learn objectives of fertilization. What is fertilization? Synonyms of fertilization, steps of fertilization, what happens after
Fertilization is a process of sexual reproduction in plants, in which the male gametes or pollen merge with the female gametes or ovum to form a diploid zygote or the eggs.
What is fertilization? Fertilization is a process, sexual reproduction, which occurs after pollination and germination. Fertilization can be defined as the fusion of the male gametes pollen with the female gametes ovules to form a diploid zygote. Synonyms of zygote.
Do you know, sir, fertilization is also known as generative fertilization, impregnation and breeding.
Okay, I didn't know. Tejas, can you tell what is the importance of fertilization?
They are pollination.
But the vital question, how? Well, it all starts with flowers, which are the reproductive organs of plants. Yes, as we know, during the pollination process, the pollen gets transferred to the female reproductive organs and slips inside the ovary. After which, the pollen tube opens into the ovule and bursts into the embryo sac. Here, the male nucleus unites with the egg's nucleus inside the ovule, where a zygote is formed. And how does this happen? For that, let us look inside the pollen first. Pollen grains are yellow powdery substances that consist of two layers. The outermost layer is called exide, which is generally thick. But there are certain areas where it gets thin, known as germ pores, while the thin inner layer is called intine, which contains two cells. The smaller one is called a generative cell, which divides to form two male gametes, and the larger one is called a tube cell, which gives rise to a pollen tube. Next comes the embryo sac, also known as the ovary, which has three cells called antipodals attached to the chalaza. The sac also contains two nuclei in the middle, known as the polar nuclei. At the bottom are three cells above the micropyle, which is a small opening. Out of these three cells, the bigger one in the middle is the egg, and the two smaller ones on either side are called the synergids. Now that we know the parts, let us see how these things work together to give birth to a seed. So once the pollen grains are dropped on the stigma, the pollen tube emerges from the germ pore and joins the micropyle of the embryo sac, forming a route to the male gametes to enter the egg. The generative cell divides into two male gametes in the pollen tube and travels all the way down to the micropyle, where one of the gametes joins the egg and forms a diploid zygote, whereas the other gamete joins the two polar nuclei to form a triploid endosperm nucleus, which will transform into a nutritive tissue and provide nourishment to the developing embryo. This process is called double fertilization. Every flowering plant undergoes a double fertilization process at least once, after which the ovary transforms into fruit, and that is why we find seeds inside the fruit.
Some steps of fertilization.
They are pollination, pollen germination, fertilization, and penetration and division of zygote or egg. I know you also want to know what happens after fertilization.
Yeah, I want to know. I think it's probably related to fruit formation, and inside there are seeds.
Yes, the ovule develops into seed, whereas ovary forms a fruit.
Oh, that's really interesting.
So now, Utsav, I will tell you some fun facts, like what happened after fertilization. After fertilization,
Time!
Did you know the process of fertilization was first discovered by Ralph B. Strasburger in 1884? Also, if you observe a seed, you will often see the micropyle as a small pore on it. Hope you learned something new in today's episode. Until next time, it's me, Dr. Binox, zooming out. Never mind.
By the way, Utkarsh, what's the importance of fertilization?
It is mainly used that male gamete and female gamete fuse together to make eggs.
Importance of fertilization. Step 1. It ensures diploid of the organism by fusion of haploid male and female zygote. Step 2. The main advantage present in the double fertilization of angiosperms is energy conservation. Step 3. It provides new genetic constitution to the zygote. It increases the metabolic activities. It accelerates the rate of protein synthesis of the egg. So now we will learn some fun facts.
Oh, I'm really bored with this theory part. Please tell me some fun facts.
Yes, I am telling. In an apple, the fleshy receptacle from the main edible part, so it is not a false. So it is a false fruit. Do you know? Somewhere between 40 to 60% of embryos are lost during fertilization and birth.
Thank you so much, Tejas, Utkarsh, and Unnati for explaining me so well. Oh. Who made this beautiful project?
Me.
Oh, it's really wonderful. It's explaining whole fertilization project from the parts of fertilization, that is stigma, spherular, ovary, egg, sepal, polynuclear filament, anther, etc. to the egg, zygote, embryo, and finally a big beautiful flower is formed.
Great work is done by us, by our group, by Utsav Sharma, Tejas Bansal, Unnati Bansal, and Utkarsh.
Thank you, friends and teachers, for giving us your precious time. I hope that you all learned something about fertilization.
Thank
Thank you.